guys, welcome back to my channel. Sassy, I'm here for another Life After Lockup. Okay? We're back. After 2 weeks, we back, child, and this is what they brought us. Child, I guess. They started off with a bang, honey. They started off with Lindsay. Lindsay, I really don't understand why you're upset. Why are you upset? He lied about having millions of dollars. He lied about getting that house situated for you and your daughter. He lied about, out here hooking up with women of the night. Lindsay, you in prison, girl. You a whole con yourself. And you mad because he pulled the okie doke on you? Oh, please, honey, go sit down, child. No one feels sorry for you. No one. No one. You mean to tell me when he was giving you all this money, showering you with all these gifts, it was all right then, child? But now that you know that he ain't got that, he don't have no money. He out here doing other things. Now you mad. Okay. So we have her mom come over. And her mom brought over the book. Okay. The book that he says that she, lied about. He says that he felt like what she was writing down was about him and how she gonna con him out of all this money. Well, she says no, this was a quote from a book. Well, she has the book, y'all. It was actually a book. Good for her. She knows how to read. So then later on, when she's talking to her mom about how, Scott, he's a liar, and, how she thought that he was, on the up and up. Here, her daughter, is at the house, and she don't want her daughter around him because he's a liar. And what about when the mama said that the daughter slept in her prison shirt? The daughter slept in Lindsay's prison shirt. Child, I guess she wanted to be a little bit closer to her mama, child. So later on, Scott sends her a text. And see, he's been thinking about some things. See, Lindsay wanted her girlfriend to pull into the driveway in her raggedy camper to stay. And see, once she was in that driveway, see, that would be closer for her to get to that bedroom. Because, see, that's what Lindsay wants. Lindsay called Tarabelle her girlfriend. Now, when she brought this to Scott, Scott was like, oh, okay. She don't start no trouble. It's all good. It won't cause no friction. It's all good. She can park that raggedy camper in my driveway. Well, I guess he thought about it. And he thought, well, maybe that ain't a good idea. Really, Scott? So he sent her a text message saying, listen, your friends are not allowed at the house. I don't want them inside the house. I don't want that girl parking her raggedy camper in my driveway, probably leaving all kinds of oil spills and stuff, antifreeze leakage. No, I don't want none of that in my driveway. And then he put at the end, it's a no-go for me. So Lindsay is upset. How dare you, Scott? How dare you say that my girlfriend can't stay in that camper in the driveway? How dare you say I can't have my friends over? And then Lindsay comes talk about, I have my friends over from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I don't give a F. She got real hard, didn't she? So she mad. She done cussing up Scott. Here's Scott in the background talking about, oh, there's a bad cell service here. It's a terrible connection. Are you in the closet? What's going on here? I can't hear you. Scott, you can hear her. Honey, she was cussing you. So she continued to cuss Scott out. Her mom is there looking at her like, child, honey, once Lindsay get her head to cut somebody out and throw a fit, this is what she's going to do. What about when the producer was like, Lindsay, she said, don't talk to me effing right now. Lindsay is a biatch. She is a bee. So she gathered up, his thing. She says, oh, I'm about to show him what I'm all about. I'm about to show him the true Lindsay. You ain't gonna have my girlfriend up here? Okay, I'm gonna take your laptop. So she took the laptop, put it on top of the car, and it's raining outside. Then she went and got the dirty clothes hamper. She done tossed out a couple of articles of clothes in the front yard, child. She done tossed out the coffee maker. That's all you can find, Lindsay, was the coffee maker. So she done tossed out the coffee maker. Child, honey. Oh, because she done found out who Scott really is. Again, Lindsay, why are you mad? You're a con artist yourself. You're a liar and a cheat. And you mad because Scott pulled the okey doke on you. Girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down. Let's move on. Let's talk about Chevelle and Quay, child. Quay, he's still in Houston. All right. He says he loves Chevelle. He says he loves Malia. Malia. Is that how you say her name, baby girl? He loves them. Okay. And you know what? He effed up. He says that him and Chi-Town was in conversations for a little bit over a month. But again, he don't see that as cheating. He see that as communicating. They had a lot to talk about. Of course, Chevelle found out, and honey, she done tossed out some of his articles of clothes. She done told him to take his feet to the street. She done went on a whole date. So he calls her. And of course, he's talking to her about what they need to do to get this relationship back together. Chevelle said, I'm not trying to hear it. Okay? I kicked you to the curb. I'm not trying to hear anything you have to say. Okay? You done lied. I done busted you. It's no good here on this side. Quay was like, why didn't you let, baby girl know I was on the other end of the phone? And she was like, because I don't want her to hear our conversation. She don't know that you're not in this relationship anymore. Okay? She don't know all this. I mean, she's still calling you daddy. So Quay, he says that, they need to talk, that he wants her back, that he loves her, that he loves baby girl. And she said, look, I'm not going to be here. He said, what do you mean you ain't going to be here? She says, I won't be in, where did she say, Branson? He said, oh. He said, now what's going to be going on in Branson? What's in Branson? She said, it ain't none of your business. It's none of your business what is in Branson. Just know that I ain't going to be here. And child, honey, the phone hung up. Malia was trying to ask where her daddy is. Child, Quay said that he is not going to give up on Chevelle. That he's not going to give up on her. This is who he loved. Then go back. Why are you still in Houston? If you want Chevelle so bad and you want to be in that little girl's life, go back to Kansas City. Go back to Missouri. What y'all think about Quay and Chevelle, child? Let's move on, honey. All right, short and sweet, okay? Let's talk about Brittany and her mama. Now, we know Brittany's mama have some problems, child, okay? She has some addictive behavior. That addictiveness is pills, child. Pills. So, it's time for Brittany and her mom to go see a counselor. All these shows, they go see these counselors. Yeah, what good to do. It don't do no good whatsoever. Love After Lockup producers, y'all can pay us. We'll give them some counseling. That's what you do. So anyway, Brittany and her mom goes to counseling, and her mom is already on the defensive. Okay. I don't really have a problem. Okay, I'm not abusing alcohol. I'm not abusing the hard drugs. I mean, yeah, I drink a beer here and there, maybe one or two, but I'm not a drunk. And the reason why I take those pills is because I'm in pain. I need those pills. Brittany said, you lying. You don't need those pills because you're in pain. You need those pills because you're addicted to those pills. Of course, her mom, defensive. Brittany was like, you lying. You come talk about you wanted all this help. Help me. When I was at that raggedy hotel, but now, in front of the counselor woman, you're all misdefensive. You done forgot about that conversation. You got Caucasianesia. You are addicted to pills. You are an addict. Now see, Latino, he put his foot down. He said she is not allowed in this house amongst these children with her abusive pills. She ain't stepping foot in this house. Good for you, Latino Heat. I don't blame you. So now Brittany, she feels like that since this is her mother, she's going to try one more time to have this type of relationship. But honey, your mother and your relationship, honey, it's going to take more than a Love After Lockup counselor child on TV. Y'all need to dig deep somewhere else, y'all. Get off of the camera and work this out, child. You ran away at 12 years old and your mom and your daddy didn't even go looking for you. They were too busy towing from the floor up inside the house. So her mom, she gets upset. Brittany gets upset. Her mom says, listen, I need to have a cigarette. Okay, so she goes out there and smokes. And the counselor said, what do you want? Do you want a relationship with your mother or you don't? Okay, this is what happens. Okay, you got two choices. Either you cut off this relationship or you continue to have a relationship with her, but with boundaries. Of course, Brittany, she wants to have a relationship with her mother with boundaries. But how are you going to do that when your mom is not even accepting that she has a problem? So her mom came back in, more defensiveness. Brittany done got to crying and, child, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I know that's my mother, but I would probably lean more towards Latino Heat point of view. I would probably have to cut my mama off. I mean, that's just, it is what it is, okay? If you're not willing to help yourself, there's nothing I can do. I can't keep talking to you. I got kids of my own. I got a sister of my own that may need you. I cannot keep running behind you. See, I got myself cleaned up. I took those steps. I accepted that I had a problem. And until you do that, me and you ain't got nothing to talk about, child. But anyway, that's just me. And Brittany, you know, she's there to, you know, help her mom. Child, I guess. What y'all think? Whew, let's move on. Child, what about this mess? John and Lacey. John, he out of jail. Okay. And he says that Lacey became his drug. He replaced his drugs of choice with Lacey, child. He said Lacey was his drugs. Lacey was his addiction. Don't know what it is about that girl, but honey, it's something about that Lacey, honey. That's what John said, honey. So, he goes over to to Lacey's house. Well, on the other side of the road. I should say Lacey and Shane's house. And he texted her. He said, guess who's out? Or I'm out or whatever. So she got the text and she's like, I'm just so confused by this. I mean, I don't know how to react. I mean, I had love for John. Blah, blah, blah. So John, on the other side of the road, he's waiting for Lacey to respond back. Because he says, listen, this girl always responds. Lacey didn't respond. But then the Love After Lockup producers wanted us to believe that Shane was in the backyard doing some yard work. Backyard, front yard, whatever. And so when John got tired of waiting, he left and he blew the horn. And then Shane, looked back. Child. So we have Lacey with her kids, and who show up? Papa Lacey. All right. And of course, she tells Papa Lacey while they're trying to put a baby furniture together. And she was like, listen, John, he's out of jail. He texted me. And so Papa Lacey said, you gonna start this up again? You already know how I feel about John. John is no good. He's no good. So she was like, I know this. He said, you're pregnant. You're married. Leave that bum alone. He was like, did you tell Shane about it? And so she was like, no. And I didn't tell Shane. He was like, listen, you need to tell your husband. Okay? You need to tell your husband that John is contacting you. Lacey said she don't know what she's going to do. She said that she don't know if she's going to tell Shane because, honey, Shane will erupt. Okay? Shane is not going to like that John is contacting her. Well, if you don't tell Shane and he finds out another way, he's going to be upset. You might as well tell Shane, child. Okay? Let's tell Shane and let the, chips fall where they may, honey. Y'all, that's Lacey, Shane, and John. Now let's get to the last and least. Sean. Sean found out where Destiny was. So he's going to jump on a plane to get to Destiny. But see, before he do that, he needs money. He needs money. So he's running low. He says that he's living paycheck to paycheck, that he's not going to dig into his 401k anymore. So he don't have any friends, obviously. Okay? He don't have any other family, obviously. The only person he could turn to was the mother of his 6 children. See, she's on break from work. And so he shows up there and he says, I need a favor. He did not say, you know what? Let me apologize for that hard-faced, dirt-faced, dumpster-fired Destiny the last time we hooked up. Let me apologize for her behavior. Let me apologize for my behavior. I let that hard-faced dumpster diver Destiny cuss you out. And I co-signed it. Destiny can talk about shit, F Kelly up, and he can talk about I bail you out. Now you up in her face. Wanting her money. Because your dumbass done went and spent it on Destiny. Destiny got your whole car, got your credit card, and instead of you cutting it off, you going to the mother of your 6 children for $1,000. Kelly, you're better than me. And then he tried to make her feel guilty talking about, oh, well, see, I need to make sure Destiny show up for court or I'm going to be out of $50,000. See, if I'm out of $50,000, that's going to hurt our children. He got nerve to try to manipulate Kelly like that. Didn't nobody tell you to do that? Sloth-faced Sean, you did it. Even the bossman told you it's not a good idea. You did it anyway. You had friends tell for money. Oh, I can't stand Sean, y'all. I cannot stand him. What a loser. So Kelly said, you got to be kidding me. I know not. And he was like, well, it'll affect the children. I can't lose this $50,000. It'll affect the kids. So Kelly says, well, I can't believe I'm doing this, but if it's going to affect the kids, I'll give you $1,000. But I want $2,000 in return. Kelly, you're a good one. I would have sat there and told that fool to get up out my face. I don't really care about you. I don't really care about destiny. I don't really care about your hardships. But one thing I do know is that that money that you owe me because of the 6 kids, they better be in my account. Gonna ask her for $1,000 so he can chase down some woman who don't care nothing about him. Sean, go trip in traffic. That's what you do. Just ridiculous. So Kelly cash apps him or whatever $1,000. Didn't even come in with no apology. Ugh. Trash, y'all. Trash. Now he's worried about the kids. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got, okay? Short and sweet. Nothing much happened, y'all, okay? Nothing at all. What did y'all think about this episode? Y'all know what to do. Leave your comments down below. And don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye!